wanted to do a quick update on my Daphnia and Scud ponds. I did a video last week and I did have a commenter that mentioned that hair algae is not good for Daphnia. Probably not good for Scuds either, but I wanted to thank that commenter. I did know that hair algae wasn't great for them. Really, just common sense tells you that. But I had pulled out as much as I could, and I just didn't notice that there was still some left in it. So I did pull that out, and so I've had this culture for about 3 weeks now, and they're doing really well. How I keep them is in a plastic kind of barrel from Home Depot or Lowe's. I have a Perrette foam filter and some aeration. I've got some sand at the bottom just for substrate and for, beneficial bacteria, surfaces of beneficial bacteria to keep the nitrites, nitrates, ammonia down. I keep snails, and I do feed the snails, and essentially green water is how I'm having success keeping these Daphnia and Scud cultures. But I also feed the snails, and I know that the Scuds feed on that food as well. But how I'm having success mostly is green water with my Daphnia, and I've got a couple of sources of it in my backyard. Essentially, you just need some water and a food source. I keep snails in my green water tubs, and then I just feed the snails, and essentially that creates the green water. But that's how I do it. So let's check them out and let's see how they're doing. All right, so I'll try to watch the glare if I can. But they're doing really well. Just give them a minute. You can see them. So they're doing great. These are the Magna version. How I know it's time to feed them is the water gets clearer, and then when it gets clearer, I just know that it's time to put more green water in. So that's how I'm having success. I try to really keep on top of it so they have enough to eat, so they'll reproduce better. And you just want to watch your cultures, make sure they don't crash. You don't want to overpopulate your bins, buckets, ponds, whatever you're using. So this is how I'm having success keeping them. Obviously an amazing food source for your fish. So I just want to show you guys in my other pond. I keep Scuds in this pond as well. And I did put some Daphnia in this pond as well from my other pond, and I'm gonna just try to give you guys an update. This is in the corner, so it's kind of hiding behind my plume area, so I'm kind of having to crawl around back here. But let's see if we can try to see how they're doing. The glare, lordy, the glare. Let's see if we can check them out. I try to do this every once in a while just to check on them, see how my populations are doing. And there you can see them. So I just put some in like a few days ago. No, about a week ago. And you can see this pond's doing really great with them as well. I do have ram's horn snails in here that I feed. And my Scuds just, they eat that food. They eat algae, whatever else is in here. So, yeah, they're doing great. So this is how I've had better success keeping Daphnia outdoors personally. And the other thing is I'm having success feeding them green water. I tried keeping them indoors before and just feeding them yeast and bran or whatever that other stuff is that some of the other people that have had success feeding them I just did not have much success. So I'm having better success keeping them outdoors with some green water and trying to keep it as natural an environment as possible. And so yeah, so this pond's doing great as well. So I just wanted to give you guys an update, and also to thank that commenter that reminded me that hair algae is not that great for Daphnia. So I did pull out the rest of it as much as I could out of that pond, and I actually have noticed my numbers increase. I don't know if it's just coincidence or my numbers, but anyway, if you guys have questions about anything, just let me know. Hope you're doing well and have a great weekend.